Hey there, everybody. Today I'm going to be reviewing a brand new sort of content on my YouTube channel, that being a Pokemon plushie. Now, you guys should know from the Pokemon Go video that I had done about a year back, as well as my Pokemon TCG content, that I love Semisear. Semisear is my favorite Pokemon, as some of you will know. He is the most hated in Japan, most forgotten in Japan, and least favorite of most people in Japan. My guy here barely gets any sort of merchandise, and as such, I had this guy imported from Japan. He is straight from the Pokemon Center and fresh out of the package, and I am excited to have him here in hand today. I also have some of my Semisear cards out, just to kind of be nice little pieces of set dressing here as I kind of just go off and show you guys the details. So let's get a new camera angle, and I will show this guy off to you. Alright, so first things first, we are going to notice just how incredibly tiny this little guy is. I was honestly shocked to see just how small this guy is. He does sit in the palm of my hand, and keep in mind, I have pretty big hands. Let me go off and give you guys a size comparison. Just as a size comparison, here is a penny next to this guy, which the penny is one of the smaller coins here in the United States. Or, if you guys would like, show it off. Here is my pocket knife that I keep on me at all times. Here in the United States, you're not supposed to carry a pocket knife that's longer than your palm, and I have a pretty decently sized pocket knife, but I could carry one that touches the very edge of my palm here in between my fingers. So I have another several inches to go before I would be carrying something considered illegal. So that being said, my hand is pretty big whenever it comes to this guy. So if you're getting this guy, let me compare it to something that you all might have more of a grasp on. Now, surely all of you have at least at some point in your life had a can of pop and or soda and or Coke and or whatever you want to call it. And here is a can of pop, soda, Coke, whatever you want to call it, sitting next to this guy. Now, the package said that he was 5.5 inches tall. And that's pretty short. That's pretty small for a plushie. Why don't I bring one of my FNAF plushies over here? I'm going to just get old Freddy here, the average FNAF plush size, and we're just going to set him right next to it. Yeah, Freddy makes this guy look like a pipsqueak. My goodness. And yeah, so Semisear here is a tiny, tiny little guy. Now, I was under the impression that they were roughly about the same size, and they are not. Here's a Pokemon card for reference. The Pokemon card could just literally cover this guy's entire body almost. But that being said, what he lacks for in size, he makes up in detail. He has some nice, although I'm not a big fan of the printed on material, he does have some nice detail all the way around 360 degrees of some nice printed on chest material here. Unfortunately, they obviously used different fabrics here, so it does not match up very well. But I'm just glad this little dude got made. More printing on his toes and fingers, which really sucks, especially considering I paid $30 for this guy. His ears are also have that nice highlight material. Would have been nice if the entire body with all the highlights could have got that same material, but alas, they did not. He has some nice embroidery on his hair swirls here, as well as his other little tufts off to the side. His ears have this nicely embroidered outside design, and his eyes are also nicely embroidered on the inside. His nose and mouth are also embroidered with this nice, very rough textured line in there. He also has some nice little cottony poofs all the way around his body, and his tail is a pretty nice size, basically nearly as tall as he is. And yeah, so that's pretty adorable if you ask me. He's in a permanent sitting down position. You cannot adjust it. These plushies are called the sitting cuties for a reason. And yeah, so there we go. Overall, I would give this guy, other than the size, I'm really not happy with the size. But other than that, I would give this guy probably a solid 7.5 out of 10. There's definitely some things they could have done better, but I'm just glad this guy got made in the first place. I think Pansear would be adorable, but I bet Pansear is even bigger than this guy. And here you can see it's Semisear as well as his other name translations in other countries. It says here Pokemon Center, the Pokemon Company International, United States, Canada, New Zealand, da 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 da. And then it goes off and gets into the separate locations that you can go off and see for the safety reasons and such. And here is the official Pokemon tag that he came with. But yeah, that has been my review on the Semisear Pokemon Sitting Cuties plush. Definitely glad that I own this little guy. It's just a shame he's so teeny tiny. But I absolutely adore this guy, and I wish I could get more of them. It's just a shame that they are so dang expensive for what could have been a great product if they were only just a little bit bigger. But that's enough complaining from me today. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I know Pokemon's not something that's the most popular on my channel, and until then, I'm just gonna keep loving Semisear and make some more videos for you guys. So thank you for watching. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed, and bye!